I'm Christy, and I ran a daycare, and I used to be a good mother.
I'm Tiffany, and Christy is my mom. When I was younger, my mom kept the house very nice. It was very immaculate. Now it's like what went wrong. I don't understand how it could change so drastically. Nobody should be living in a house like that.
I'm Dylan, and Christy is my mom. It's like impossible to move around and just mounds of stuff that's not needed. I feel like she took my childhood away from me because of her junk.
Well, he thinks I chose the stuff over him. It's only bad mothers have their kids taken away.
I'm Tanya, and I'm Christy's oldest daughter. Dylan, he has been living with me for the past 2 years. My mom is not happy with the fact that Dylan lives with me, but I couldn't imagine what that would feel like as a parent. It was hard.
If she did love me, it's like she would have cleaned up her house and got rid of her junk and gotten me back.
At first, they would only inspect the rooms that were in use, and then they inspected, they decided, all the rooms.
Her daycare ended because of the hoarding.
When that was taken away from her, that's when the clutter started to escalate.
I don't think human beings are meant to be alone. And when you get to this point, it's kind of like you're a nobody. It really doesn't matter.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
30 degrees. Are we ready for this?
I'm Dorothy Brenninger. I'm a professional organizing expert, and I specialize in hoarding.
The fact of the matter is you've created a situation.
Yeah.
And we're going to help you with it today.
I really want to sandblast this hoard. It's just gotta go.
And who are we here for?
Me?
All for you.
Thank you.
Yeah? Got it?
I haven't had that for so long.
I totally get that. I get it. Is this group ready to take care of this lady?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Are y'all ready to go? Lead on.
I would like to keep this. It's an expensive preschool.
We don't have preschool anymore.
Oh, I'd like to keep it. And that's for the dogs, for Tanya's house. It still squeaks. Do you think that would work better than that one thing you have? It's the same thing as the light bright.
I'm fine with the light bright I have.
They may not want it for their children.
That is something that we can definitely live without, and it's way worth it just to get rid of it so you can have your house.
She was unable to let go of even some of the most basic items that were almost really just junk. And of course, that is the disorder speaking.
Sure, all this is garbage.
And a little bib.
So, Christy, do you trust your daughter? She just said it was trash.
I do trust you. It's just I'm compelled to do that.
No, I don't want it to go to their house.
But
It
you
stays
want
here.
it here.
That's kind of Dylan's.
I do not want this, Mom. You need to get rid of it.
I know it goes to the guitar.
That's
And
broken.
the guitar
Why'd
shop
you buy
right over
it?
here.
She just won't or give it up. She just keeps going at it and doesn't stop until she gets her way. And I was just angry at her.
He doesn't care.
I could trade it in and
Why
get
haven't
something.
you?
Because it was yours.
Yeah, but I
felt
don't
like I
want
can't
it.
touch your things.
She's making a choice of keeping all of this stuff rather than having a relationship with her family.
I don't want you to think this stuff's more important than you are.
I have to leave him.
Okay.
So it just felt like it was going to take forever and forever to go through things. And emotionally, physically, that's so draining for me right now that it all came crashing down.
My name is Mark Pfeffer. I'm a licensed psychotherapist and specialist in the treatment of compulsive hoarding. Talk about these stuffed animals, Christy. What are stuffed animals usually used for?
To cuddle with, yeah.
So we're gonna come upon a lot of stuffed animals.
Tanya's dogs, and they can eat them up every day and tug on them, and they love to do it.
She's right here. Do you want them?
Mom, we don't need them. We just need to move on.
I don't really care if the dogs have something to chew on.
I was pushing Christy to provide her the opportunity to make some decisions under high levels of anxiety, so she could teach her brain that it's okay to live without some of her possessions.
I'd like to keep a couple of these.
But obviously, we can see that there's much more work to be done.
SpongeBob,
Do you think that would work for the bedroom for the kids?
what bedroom
Violet?
are you talking about, Mom?
The one downstairs.
The one downstairs is full of stuff.
You hang clothes or
Christy, we're trying to get your home in a place that's livable. What is the worst thing that would happen if you got rid of this item?
I just don't want to have to buy something like this again.
No one's gonna make you buy it again. I don't like how you're living. You have to want this for yourself, Mom, but you have to let us help you, and you're still putting up walls. This
I
has
just feel
been
like
a big waste of time in here, and we've made no progress.
Make these decisions, and it'll help you get better.
Just let it go, Mom.
I can't.
How are you feeling today, first of all?
I wanted there to be more taken out of the house. I just feel that later on it's going to be harder for Mom to get rid of stuff if the organizers aren't here.
Dylan, how about you?
She needs to decide what she needs to do and do it quickly.
Tanya, what are your thoughts today?
We would like to see some progression made.
It's just hard for me to move. And
That's why all this help's here, so they can help you right now, because they're
Yeah.
leaving. They're gonna be gone.
One of the things I did want to talk about why I have the family here, if we got the house clean, whether or not, Dylan, you would want to come back.
I know you love me, so, I mean, we could start it off to where I could just come and start staying here like every weekend or something like that. Yeah, I think it'd be good to like come and spend some time with her and then just work my way from there.
And that's interesting because the other day you weren't necessarily thinking that way. He was able to compromise in letting his mom know that he was willing to give her a chance, but not yet fully committing, potentially back into the situation that he left.
Makes me feel really good for him to want to continue the process so he believes in me. And if I do, and then I think that he'll be spending more time here.
Dylan, one more bag.
Those were,
How about 2 more bags?
yeah, that can go.
Garbage?
Garbage.
Good job, good job.
Nice, nice, nice.
That felt good.
The upstairs is clear, and then the downstairs is your storage area. Everything from upstairs came here. We have to set the guidelines for her strong and clear. Only one bag or one box up at a time. Sort through it, make decisions, and then you can go down and get another one. If she can stick to that policy, she'll be okay.
Whoa. One bag at a time. I think I can do that.
My hopes and prognosis is good, but guarded. I think with aftercare, the chances of them becoming a family unit and getting that house back is good.
Is this a safe place for Dylan? Yes, it is. In fact, not only is it safe, the bathrooms are clean, kitchen is clean, there's running water, electricity, the house is clean, everything is cleared from that upper floor.
I think the house looks pretty good. Personally, I want us to like have more family things together. Christmas, Thanksgiving, that'd be nice.
Hi, thanks for being a fan of Hoarders. And subscribe to A&E for more videos and click the links around me to watch more.